Does it feel like the group has given up on the season?
No, I mean, we didn't play well, but I would never say that. It was a tough night for us. The guys were, they were good this morning. We didn't play well, and give Golden State credit.
I gave the thesaurus a workout this morning, but it called for it, did it not?
It did.
But there's the credit to them.
When Budenholzer is asked, do you feel like the guy? I almost think at this point he should be like, "Yeah, you saw the game."
There's a time for every situation where the reality just washes over you. And I
mean, there's an old saying also, like, don't blank down my back and tell me it's raining. I mean, it's like at some point, like,
don't blank on my leg and tell me it's raining. What websites have you been going to?
Hey.
Anyway, as you were, sorry.
Mike Budenholzer was asked about his future.
No, I mean, that's what we do. We come and we work and we focus on the game, and that's what we're supposed to do. And that's what we do.
I talked about the defense.
Golden State executed at a high level. They made shots at a high level. We weren't good enough defensively. To give up 65, multiple times is not good. Defensively, we're not good enough.
I left out one of the bright spots from last night. We were joking about it off the air. Credit to Monte Morris, who has become just an absolute assassin in garbage time situations. He's shooting 78% from three-point range in his last 4 garbage time stints, both winning and losing.
The garbage time assassin. It's a cool name.
Hey, maybe he'll get him some money next year. I seriously, back to Budenholzer too. I think at some point, you look at, because when you're addressing the media, you're addressing the fans. I always kind of think that. Like, at some point, just look at your fan base and say, yeah, this is a team that we're not playing hard.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. An unacceptable performance.
If the players are saying it, and again, Devin Booker and Bradley Beal, they sat there in front of their lockers and they answered questions. Is this the new version of the Bradley Beal audio, Jarrett? We're good on this?
Yep.
Here's Bradley Beal after the game.
From a point of personal pride, this is embarrassing.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Nobody likes to lose, period, but losing by 30 and 40, we might as well not showed up.
Have you had too many games like this season?
Probably. I don't even remember at this point.
Here was Devin Booker answering questions.
From a point of personal pride, how do you feel about this?
I don't feel good.
Is it embarrassing to you?
Yeah.
How embarrassing? You played a lot of games like this season.
Yeah.
And you haven't been able to correct it.
Correct.
Okay, you say there are multiple reasons for it. What's the top 2 or 3?
Can't weight them. All of them hold their own value, so just no winning habits.
Everything no winning habits after game 79 of the season from your leader and the face of your franchise saying there's no winning habits.
Yeah,
again, on a team that is the highest payroll figure in the history of the NBA.
No, I mean, habits are created. You go back to training camp, go back to your locker room, go back to your culture, manifest itself on the court. I talked a little bit about this yesterday. Your will to win and your will to compete and your will to win championships, it's just shown on the defensive end. Your pride in stopping people. And they don't have it. And they haven't had it for a long time. It's okay to let the other team score. It's okay to let the other team get down to the lane. It's okay to let the other team get to the bucket, get to the cup, lay it in. It's okay to let the other team run a pick and roll and get a lob dunk. I mean, they just don't take pride in stopping people. Yeah. And it's been a problem all season long.
Well, even we talked about the Jimmy Butler example, him getting plopped into the middle of the Golden State lineup and the effect that he's had. And players have been so effusive in their praise for what Jimmy Butler's presence has done, how he sharpens them. And you could see it last night. I mean, you got a veteran team for the most part. Steph Curry out there busting it and closing out on shooters and the rotations. Like, everything was difficult again for the Suns on the offensive end. And yeah, it's going to be more difficult when you take Kevin Durant away, but they've had 3 games of under 100 points recently as well. There's just nothing going right for this team. And the fact that it's been worse at home than it was on the road. Look, the Boston loss was ugly, but it was only 20 points. The Milwaukee loss was the Milwaukee. They kind of made it a game, even though Milwaukee shot 70% from the floor. Mm-hmm. The Knicks game wasn't a total disaster. These last 3 home games have been an absolute disaster for this team. I mean, I can't get over the fact that this is territory they've never reached since 1968. That first Suns team won 16 games against a loaded NBA because there was only a handful of teams back then. They never lost 3 straight home games by 30 points.
Yeah, this goes beyond talent. This goes beyond your personnel. This explodes into the culture and the want to of your locker room, and that's the most disappointing part, and that's the scariest part, and that's the part that if you're Matt Ishbia has to be addressed immediately. Immediately.
Yep, and they got another game tonight. There you go. 3 more to go before it's all over, Suns fans.
Thanks for watching Bickley and Marotta. Click to see the latest Bickley Blast and hit the button in the middle to subscribe to Arizona Sports.